Leviticus 11, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales.
So the things that you can eat inside the waters, it has to have both of those attributes, fins and scales. So you said you eat shrimp. Does that have fins and scales? So God's telling you right here, keep going.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, and in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
So I'm gonna ask you the original question. Do you love God? And how do you love God? Right. So go back to 1 John 5 and 3. Come on, bring that up.
Book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
If you love me, keep my commandments. So God said don't eat shrimp. That's the way to honor him, right? So now, knowing this today, are you willing to put the shrimp down? All praises to the Most High. What about, I don't think you broke here, huh? I'll check. We're gonna get there though, don't worry. We're gonna get there. But hey, let me show you something real quick, right? You see this sign right here? You see the top one, which says Judah? Is that you? American Black, right? So Judah, right? That's the big brother out of all the 12 tribes. So you will be the big brother of all the 12 tribes, right? But this is very important, right? You know who else comes from that same tribe? The biggest brother of all, Jesus Christ. So if Judah is a so-called black man, then what is Christ? Who is this brother, man? He said his name is Jazz, right? That's right, brother. Hey, bring it up. 7 and 14.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident.
It is evident, meaning it's a known fact
that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Our Lord Jesus Christ sprang out of the Judah. And I'm going to prove that Judah is the so-called black man by showing you the color of Jesus Christ right now. Give me Revelations 1 and 13.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, and verse number 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
Start at verse 1.
Revelation 1 and 1. The revelation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
So revelation means, do you know what revelation means? It means to reveal. So we're about to reveal what Jesus Christ looks like. Read.
Verse number 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
All garment on down to the foot.
And girt about the paps with a golden.
Hey brother, you got time to hear this? Go ahead.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
You got woolly hair. I got woolly hair. That's sheep type hair. Nappy hair, right? Christ had the same exact hair.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. His eyes was a flame of fire. And his feet.
Your feet same color as your body, correct? Watch this.
Like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? Green? Brass? Yeah. Bronze, right? So watch this.
As if they burn in a furnace.
Imagine putting that bronze in the furnace, pulling it out, it cools off. What color is it gonna be? Black as hell. So let me ask you a question. What color is Jesus Christ? What color is the tribe of Judah? Who are the people in the Bible? Huh? God's people, which is today the so-called black man. All praise to the Most High, right? So I want to prove to you that you're not a black man according to the Bible, but you are the children of Israel. Okay? I'm going to show you this, right? Give me Deuteronomy 1 and 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 1. In verse number 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who was Moses speaking to? Oh, he's listening. That's the reason why I bring this out, because I want to make sure that the ear is hearkening, right? So give me 28 and 15.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Most High God just said, first tell the children of Israel these commandments. And then we went all the way to chapter 28. He said, if you don't listen to my commandments, I'm going to curse you as a people. So we're going to read some of these curses, and we're going to see what people on the earth do they fit today, okay? Read the next verse, which is the first curse.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So when you look in the cities today, right, the trenches, the hoods, right, who lives in them? Huh? Broke people. Who are those broke people? Majority black and Spanish, right? And it's always a damn Dottie's in the neighborhood, liquor stores, gun shops, all these things to continue to keep us in sin, because when we get drunk, we start to get into the hoods and gang bang and fight each other. Well, we should not be fighting each other, we should be more loving each other, right? But give me verse 46.
Verse number 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
These curses are going to be on you for a sign, to let you know who you are in the last days. So when you read these curses, you're going to be like, damn, the Lord was talking to me. Read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
On thy seed forever. Meaning, forever means forever. Read.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So because we didn't serve God, guess what we got to serve? Our enemies. You know, devil just means deceiver, liar. So we have to serve our enemies because we don't want to serve God. Watch how we got to serve them. Watch this.
And with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, and hunger.
And hunger. When you hungry, where you got to go? And who owns those establishments? Ooh.
Which the Lord shall send against in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So, it said, and in thirst and in nakedness. So when you're thirsty, you got to go to the establishment. When you ain't got no clothes, you got to go to, we picked $750 trillion worth of cotton, and we still got to buy clothes. You see what I'm saying? We have to serve our enemies in everything that we do, because we didn't want to serve the Most High God. Read.
And in want of all things.
You want a birth certificate? You got to go to your enemy. You want a passport? You got to go to your, you got to ask permission to leave. If you want a car, you got to go to your enemy. You want to go to a good school, you got to go to your enemy. Everything now we have to do, we have to go through our enemy, which you said earlier is who? Which is who? Oh, we gonna get, there you go. There you go, brother. See, we gonna keep it real up here, you know what I'm saying? Because the white man don't put fear in our heart. We know what he has done to our people for decades and decades and decades. And the Lord got something for him, but we ain't worried about that right now. We worried about you. We want you to come back to your God to help us go get the lost sheep so we can go home back to Jerusalem. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who had a yoke of iron upon their neck? A yoke of iron upon their necks. What's a yoke of iron upon that black man's neck right there? You see what I'm saying? The Lord said that somebody's going to do that to my people. Because they don't want to serve me, I'm going to make them serve their enemies. You see what I'm saying? Read.
Until he have destroyed them.
Until he has destroyed the mind. Now you walk up and down the street calling yourself an African American, a black man. My words. Not what the Most High calls you, but what the white man calls you. Right? Give me verse 54.
Verse 54, it says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
And that's the one thing that we do the most. We hate each other. We see our man, I remember back in high school when the Mexicans and the blacks would have wars, I couldn't wait. I was the first one out there. I saw the first Mexican, I'm bomb rushing him. And now I'll fight with my brother. You see what I'm saying? I'll do anything to protect this brother. Because the Lord has showed me that I can't be against my brother, but I gotta be with my brother. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And toward the wife of his husband.
Right. We treat our women bad now. We cheat on them. We beat on them. We do everything to our women.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Is your dad in your life? All praises to the Most High for that. But majority of our people don't grow up with their father. Why? Either because their dad is out there gang banging, or in jail, or probably 6 feet under the dirt, right? So they don't get a chance or an opportunity. So I saw what's that AI thing they be doing now? It was an AI video, and there was a white woman interviewing a black guy and said, "All the milk has ran out. Are you gonna go back home?" That shit made me mad. That's how they look at us though. You know, we're known for, oh, baby, I'm gonna go get some milk and then never come back home to raise our children. See, these are curses that was put on us. And let me give you the ultimate curse right now. Give me Psalm 68. I'm gonna leave you with this, King.
Verse 68, Deuteronomy chapter 28. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
You know anything about Moses going to let his people go? Okay, Moses went into Egypt. Most High commanded him, go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. Those people were the Israelites. He said, go let my people go. Pharaoh didn't have the confidence at the time. The Lord had to build him up a little bit, right? He finally went to go free his people, right? Give me Judith 5 and 11. Judith 5 and 11, Exodus 20 and 2. Bring it up.
Exodus 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So the Most High God, He is the one who got us out of the house of bondage. Bondage meaning slavery. That's what we were doing when we was with the Egyptians, right? Read.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So we're going to go back into slavery again. Now, how did the so-called black man get out here in America? What type of transportation? Transatlantic slave ships, right? Watch this. Start from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord's going to bring you to slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Boats this time. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Never gonna see your homeland again.
And there ye shall be sold.
When we got off those boats, weren't we sold? Who was we sold to? Read.
Unto your enemies.
Read it from the top, or from where you should be sold.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
So the Most High calls them what? No, who's he called enemy? Who's the? You just said that we were sold to the white man. What did God just call them? The enemy, right? Read.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Slave men and slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
I mean, no one's gonna be able to redeem us. You can't take us out of what God put us in. Our disobedience got us there. Our obedience is what get us out of there. You see what I'm saying? On precept, bring it up.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 3, and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity,
Yet this day, right now, still in our captivity. Read.
where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God Yahweh.
Right. Because of our forefathers started to sin against the Most High God, we are now paying for that. We are the ones that's going through that right now. But we have to be the ones to get us out of that. Our children, when we have children, we got to make sure they grow up learning these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? So they don't keep this curse going on, but we can break this curse. Yahweh Shai comes back, takes us back home to the kingdom, and we live a righteous life, King. So let me ask you a question, and you all good from there. What is your nationality? You a black man still? After all that you just learned, you still a black man. What did God call you? There you go, brother. There you go. You an Israelite, King. What tribe you from? Big Judah, King. Remember that. That's your nationality, according to God. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing different. Right, King? So you be safe out here, man. I appreciate your time. Jazz, right? I pray I see you again, King.